Hail, Reckoners, and welcome back. Today's indie game is The Great Empty. This, according to the description, is a game where you travel outer space in search of titanic creatures, cataloging them for humanity as a lonely biologist on an old ship. In search of these creatures, you will have to explore, for example, arid planets, gas giant clouds, the abyssal depths of ocean planets, and the insides of a red dwarf. All this will take time and resources though, and you will have to gather resources as you travel, both in space and on various planets. With these, you can upgrade all your equipment, everything from the thrusters on the ship to the suit you wear while exploring. You will mostly have to manage all on your own, as the closest human will be light years away. Unknown creatures of the scale you search for won't be close by after all, but will humanity thank you for your discoveries? So this game, I'm gonna start a new game. This game, it's interesting. It's a little rough. This demo, I don't know. We'll show you what's in it, but there's enough here that I quite like. This game, is a very exploration-heavy game. The gameplay here, I'll talk more after this intro. I left civilization, something. Ships look cool. They're very organic. They kind of remind me of a cross between a Mon Calamari ship and a Galente ship. I will be making this journey all alone. Stop that, mouse. You're being dumb. These look like FTL ships, which are kind of cool, but they're like, I like brown-gray color palettes. Especially for spaceships. Whether or not I will find what I am looking for, I do not know. I don't think you know exactly what you're looking for. That's a funny looking image. Welcome to Valicia 4, a small planet near the center of the Milky Way. We are gonna skip the tutorial. I'd like to think. You don't have to. I don't know. I can explain it faster. Just saying. Take a long time landing in this unskippable sequence. Why don't you? Yeah, so this is not a cold LP. I have played this, through. I got to the end screen, but I didn't explore everything. No tutorial, please. Okay, save. Sure, we'll save. Over file 2. So let's see. Megafauna was detected on this planet. Explore the planet to unlock the target location. Okay, so the way the game works. Very briefly. On that right, below the robots, you will see 100, 20, and 0. 100 is my oxygen, 20 is my morale, 0 is my time. I explore the map, visiting places. As I move, you will notice the oxygen decreases. It reaches 0, I die instantly. I just moved to a footprint. I'm going to hit Z to explore that footprint. You roam around the plains in search of something useful. You stumble upon a plant that seems edible, and you decide to bring some seeds with you. Found beefier seeds. So that was cool. The time has gone up by 1. Various places will generally increase your time by 1. Some will do more. Some will have the downside of decreasing your morale, etc., etc. Our goal is generally to get to 5 to get out of here. So here's a cave. Caves are awesome because you find an enormous cave. It seems to be filled with quantium. So there we lose a robot. You set up a small mining robot that will replicate itself with the metals it finds. You can expect some quantium to be sent to your ship by the time the mission ends. So basically, assuming you have enough oxygen to explore everything, you can at maximum leave 5 robots, and that way when you quote-unquote beat the level, explore the entire planet, you will get some resources. These resources are used to upgrade mainly your suit, so that you can explore other types of planets, like frost resistance, dust resistance, etc., etc. So here we are, just doing that, trying to get up to 5 right now. You roam around the plains in search of something useful. You stumble upon a plant that seems edible and decide to take some seeds along with you. Blah, 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 more biffier seeds, fantastic. So the reason that I say this demo is a little interesting is because this is all the gameplay. It's kind of just walking around, you're losing resources slowly, you're exploring these things, and stuff just kind of happens. There's not a lot. It's heavily luck-based. You find a large forest. The demo's kind of predetermined. I don't think it's randomly generated. The demo's not randomly generated. I don't know if the full game will be or not. I'm talking too fast. You find a large forest made out of huge trees. Some trees have huge claw marks on them. That is interesting. We don't get anything from that, but we do get the +1 time, which is good. Let's go check out this clover. Is it the same thing? Oh, you get attacked by a flesh-eating plant, -8 oxygen, and -4 morale. I don't know what happens if you hit 0 morale. You might insta-die, or maybe your oxygen gets lower faster, I'm not sure. I have gotten to 1, I did do an event once that gave me -19 morale, putting me at 1 morale, and at that time I could just leave on the ship immediately, which I did. So we got a cave, we're gonna try another robot, fantastic. But we have 6 now, so we're gonna check out this megafauna. Which is gonna be a brief little poem, a not so brief little poem, rather. Wisdom begins in wonder. I wish to be brought somewhere near to that mystery of mysteries. New beings. I mean like babies? I have been asked, why just those big lumps of flesh? What's so special about being big? Talking about Tom Hanks, are you? I agree there is beauty everywhere in nature. But for some reason, I am drawn to the big, the titanic, the monstrous. I have a curious mind, but first and foremost, I am an explorer. Explorers have always searched for the biggest treasure. This reminds me of the Huge Quest by, Plague of Gripes. But what do you search for when gold lost its value? The answer for me is the biggest creature. Look at that big old dumb face. It's like a mole or something. How big can life get? This question fascinates me. That is why I travel. This is what I live for. This is what I spent all those hours for. This is what I long for. The clearest way into the universe is through a beast's heart. This guy wants to Captain Ahab a little bit. Less murderous, but some similarities there, and less vengeful. Yes, we've seen the beast in all its glory. You're getting awfully close. I mean, sure, it might not be a meat eater. It might not be, but, it can just crush you pretty dang easily. Not even intentionally. The Great Empty. Cue title sequence. So that's the weird thing about this game. We're gonna play a little bit more, but, that's kinda all there is. You land on a planet, you walk around a little bit, then there's some epic swelling music and a big old beast. The universe seems neither benign nor hostile, merely indifferent. A robot returns to the ship and has got a 3 quantium, and a robot with 4 quantium. Yay, we got stuff. In recognition of your discovery of a new species, the Regency of Galaxies sends you 75 quantium and 20 biomass. On the ship, you can buy upgrades to make your exploration easier or allow you to visit new locations. We're gonna upgrade some stuff. And we'll save, why not? Upgrade is here. You can send yourself a congratulatory message, which is pretty cool. But we don't really care. We're gonna get the suit chromoscope to grant the ability to see in different wavelengths. We're going to get the anti-freeze treatment because it's awesome. We're gonna get the anti-dust filters because why not? And here we can look at the things we have seen, like this Marotius. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but that's cool. Yeah, I like having backstory like that. I mean, to reiterate what I'm saying, the gameplay here is currently in this early form can be a little dull, but I actually really like the exploration sense. I like seeing new things. Yeah, we can do the star system if we want. But first, we're gonna go to this Gazaya Ice Planet class. Planet blah blah blah. This planet requires the anti-freeze treatment, which we just purchased. So we shall dive. Here's a cave. Finding a large cavern, you explore it for a bit. You find some pretty mineral structures, but nothing useful. Dang. What's this? Oh dear, you stumble around the icy wastes when suddenly something triggers an avalanche. You manage to evade it, but not without difficulty. So we get sad because we suck at walking, apparently. Oh, a thing over here. Isn't oxygen too fast. What is this? You stumble around the icy waste blindly. Oh, -4 air. We might die. And we saved. It's very easy to die in this game. And we can't leave until we hit 5. Which is a disappointment. Okay. I mean, we're getting nothing from this planet. But I think we can make it back. Minus 10 air. No, 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 no. And 4 morale. Okay, we might not make it, you guys. Oh, we made it. Oh, crap, that's close. Oh, my goodness. Space is to place, as eternity is to time. We beat the planet, though, so that's good. And now, one thing that's a little disappointing. So that hint when we finished that first planet was we can move this cursor to the edge of the screen, and we get to warp. The thing that's disappointing about that is because this is early access, so you can't really blame it, is no matter which side of the screen you move it to, you will warp to this exact same solar system. Which is a cool solar system, to be fair. It's got all this neato stuff on it. Let's check out this one. I think this is what we care about. We have the anti-dust filters, right? We do, okay. There's twisters everywhere. What goes in these? Anything? What happens? Minus 19 morale. That's what I'm talking about. Crap like that. Are you serial? To confine our attention to terrestrial matters would be to limit the human spirit. Sure, I guess that's technically true. I can't remember which one of these planets has the end slate on it. Chandra 2. Sure, let's explore it. That's cool. Let's get some of that. What's that cave action going on? Anything good? Oh yeah, positive robot. We're gonna get some quantium, assuming we don't die. What is this? One of the rocky pillars protruding from the ground seemed to contain some quantium. Excellent. But oxygen is going down too dang quick. What is this? MySQL. Go away, MySQL. We do not want you to run right now. I don't know why you'd run right now, quite frankly. It's just kind of rude. Wow, this planet's super rich. I don't think I explored this planet before. That being said, I am not optimistic about actually being able to make it out. We just need to find one more thing, you guys. One more thing. 25. We can do it. It's 5. 15, 10. Oh no, I overshot. Oh gosh. Okay, I made it though, so that's good. Same confining attention shenanigans. Yes, 18, 8, 5, 8 and 5, is that it? Is that it? Let's save, I guess. We've explored some planets. So that stuff to the left, in the top left, that's farming, and apparently it hasn't been implemented yet. Let's get this antimicrobial stuff. Oh, I need more biomass, do I? Okay, I see how it is. Let's explore some of the other planets. Other planets that want us. That don't try to kill us constantly. That's this dark one. Requires the chromoscope, which we have. Here's the final map. Okay, there we go. Exploring the planet, you find a massive building. You decide to enter, sensing no danger. Who built this, and for what purpose? There seems to be nobody here now. In fact, nobody seems to have been here for decades. Building this and then leaving? It's big enough for 100,000 people or more. After a few days of exploring the large, empty hallways, you find the longest stair down into the depths you have ever seen. There seems to be something at the bottom, because you can see a small light deep down, and what you find at the bottom of the stairs is... the Great Empty. Which sounds like the villain from James and the Giant Peach for some reason. But yeah. The Great Empty, explore a beautiful diverse galaxy, blah blah blah. We've kind of gone over that. These are some of the things you can meet. I really want to meet... like this spaceship one, and this space one. These are pretty cool looking aliens, I'm just saying. So, like, as much as I'm being a little rough on the gameplay of this game, as being, not the most engaging, all that being said, I do actually want to play this game more. I do, I find it kind of engaging in that I'm totally on board with the wonder of exploration and alien life. I said that in a mocking tone, but I'm on board with that. That's cool. Oh, but most importantly, so the sentence was at the bottom was the Great Empty, but most importantly, Cthulhu. Actually, these look like Cthulhu space dolphins. Marlins? I don't know what they look like. They clearly don't look friendly. Anything with face tentacles. It's dangerous, man. Bad news bears. I'm not a fan of space whales. Kinda remind me of the episode of Star Trek TOS where that giant, you know, cornucopia gulper fish thing's coming around eating solar systems. Now, what would be cool is if they get eaten by one of those and get a Pinocchio where we're inside of it experiencing our own story. That would be sweet. So yeah, that was the Grid Empty demo. I didn't explore all the planets. You are free to do so, as usual. The game, to play it, is in the description below, along with a little bit more information about it than I gave you. I gave you good information. I'm just saying, if you want more detailed information, I am leaving it at your discretion rather than forcibly taking your time by forcing it down your throat. So yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about this game, because I'm super, like, you know, I'm not giving a clear opinion on the game because I don't really have one yet. I'm curious what you guys think. So leave a comment if you I just want to hear your 2 cents worth, rather, or whatever local currency you have of the smallest denomination. But yeah, the Grid Empty. Thank you for watching, and as usual, I'm Foehamner, and you're not.